Get ready for the biggest news hitting the world right now. We start with the incredible story of Originarios, a brand new soccer club in Rio's 5th division, and they are set for their debut. This team is absolutely unique because it is made up exclusively of Indigenous players, and we have the details on how this groundbreaking squad is training in Marica, Brazil, and what it means for the future of football in Rio.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to hold it with one hand? The PopSocket's Pop Grip gives you a secure grip, works as a phone stand, and even lets you swap the top for a fresh new look. Simple, useful, and perfect for everyday phone use. Click the link in the comments to grab yours on Amazon.
Next up, we are diving into massive global gaming news. The Brazilian national team is officially making a massive comeback in EA Sports, returning to the game after a 2-year hiatus. We break down exactly what this means for players, including the promise of realistic faces and real names in EA Sports FC 26 and EA Sports FC Mobile, and how this collaboration is set to connect fans to Brazilian football like never before. But hold on, the excitement doesn't stop there. We are looking at the monumental partnership between EA Sports FC and the Brazilian Football Confederation. This multi-year deal is bringing the entire spirit of Brazilian football directly into the virtual game, with new content planned for both EA Sports FC 26 and EA Sports FC Mobile. Jeff Sharma from EA Sports FC explains why this is a monumental moment for the Salesa, and what deeper storytelling and new in-game experiences players can expect. And to wrap up this explosive news roundup, the connection between real-world passion and the digital pitch is officially cemented. The agreement between EA and the CBF is building a bridge between football culture and the digital world, promising new ways to celebrate the national team's legacy. Don't miss any of this game-changing coverage. Stay locked in, and tell us what you think about this incredible news in the comments below. Rio de Janeiro is set to witness a historic debut for Originarios, a new soccer club in the city's 5th division composed entirely of Indigenous players. The team is making waves from the Brazilian rainforest to the streets of Rio. On Tuesday, April 28, 2026, players of Originarios traveled by bus to Marica, Brazil, where they began their training sessions. The commitment to this unique endeavor is evident, with members of the squad training in Marica. Amidst the preparations, player Edilson Nunes da Silva was also seen playing guitar at his home in Mata Verde Bonita village in Marica. This initiative stems from the aspirations of players like Savio Conrado Mura, who left his indigenous village in the Amazon rainforest in early April with the ambition of representing his people on the professional soccer stage and potentially even the Brazilian national team at the World Cup. Mura's first major step toward potentially wearing the iconic yellow jersey will occur on Sunday at an empty stadium in Rio de Janeiro, where the Indigenous-only team is scheduled to make its debut. Rio de Janeiro is set to witness a historic moment as Ottawa Courier, an all-Indigenous soccer team, prepares for its debut. The team, composed exclusively of Indigenous players, is currently engaged in training sessions in Marica, Brazil, highlighting a new wave of representation in Brazilian football. The team members traveled to Marica on Tuesday, April 28, 2026, to begin their preparations. Training activities are underway, and players are actively honing their skills. Amidst the preparations, player Edilson Nunes da Silva was seen playing guitar at his home in Mata Verde Bonita village in Marica on the same day. This venture marks a significant step for players like Savio Conrado Mura, who left his indigenous village in the Amazon rainforest in early April with the aspiration of representing his people on the professional soccer stage, with the ultimate goal of potentially playing for the Brazilian national team at the World Cup. Mura's first official step toward this ambition will be taking the field in an empty stadium in Rio de Janeiro, where the Indigenous-only squad is scheduled to compete. This debut signals a powerful new chapter for Indigenous athletes in Brazilian sports. Breaking news in the gaming world. The Brazilian national team is making a highly anticipated return to EA Sports, the developer behind the popular football simulation series. The announcement was officially made this Sunday, the 3rd, during the Gamescom LATAM 2026 event held in Sao Paulo. This collaboration marks the Brazilian team's comeback to the EA Sports franchise after a 2-year hiatus. This partnership signifies a major upgrade for players within the game, as it will introduce realistic faces and actual player names to the roster. The Brazilian Football Confederation, CBF, issued a statement confirming the collaboration, emphasizing the goal to deliver authentic and immersive football experiences. The CBF stated that through this partnership, EA Sports FC and the CBF will provide authentic experiences, including in-game content for EA Sports FC 26 and EA Sports FC Mobile, aiming to connect players with Brazilian football both on and off the pitch. Industry observers suggest that this deal could be closely linked to the upcoming World Cup, a major tournament typically licensed by Electronic Arts, the owner of EA Sports. The news immediately sparks speculation among fans about the team's potential for future success within the game, questioning who will lead Brazil to a 6th World Cup title in EA Sports. The move positions the Brazilian team firmly back in the spotlight of the global football gaming landscape. EA Sports FC has secured a major multi-year partnership with the Brazilian Football Confederation, CBF, signaling a significant expansion of its global strategy and a deep commitment to the Brazilian football community within its virtual game ecosystem. The agreement was officially announced during Gamescom LATAM 2026 and is set to inject the spirit of Brazilian football into EA Sports FC 26 and EA Sports FC Mobile through new content. The collaboration is positioned as a cultural move, strengthening EA's connection with one of football's most passionate nations. Jeff Sharma, VP Brand for EA Sports FC, stressed the importance of the deal, stating, "Brazil is one of the most passionate and influential football communities in the world. Partnering with the CBF and bringing the Seleção back in game is truly a monumental moment for our players and for FC." He added that this move will deepen commitment to Brazilian players and deliver authentic experiences, reflecting the nation's culture and talent. The partnership extends beyond simple branding. It encompasses joint marketing initiatives and collaborative content creation, promising ongoing updates and deeper storytelling opportunities across various game modes. Samir Zod, president of the CBF, echoed this sentiment, noting that the partnership will create new avenues for fans to celebrate the national team and its legacy globally. This strategic alliance builds upon existing ties, including prior collaborations with clubs such as Esporte Clube Bahia and Botafogo de Futebol e Regatas. EA Sports FC already boasts a substantial footprint in the licensed football market, featuring over 20,000 players, 750-plus clubs, and 35 leagues. Adding the CBF further solidifies the franchise's position at the forefront of football gaming. While specific in-game features are yet to be detailed, the partnership signals EA's renewed focus on authenticity. Industry analysis suggests players can anticipate new modes, themed content drops, and enhanced ways to experience the Seleção across both console and mobile platforms. Ultimately, the move represents a crucial bridge between real-world football culture and the digital pitch, reinforcing EA Sports FC's commitment to delivering a superior, culturally rich football experience.